Hello and welcome to Food Neighbourhoods on Monocle Radio. My name is Monica Lillis and once again we visit the places locals love for their food and drink. This week we're joined by Dara Klein, head chef of Tiella at the Compton Arms in London. She gives us her drinking and dining recommendations for her corner of the city, Roman Road. Take a listen.
Hi, I'm Dara Klein. I am the head chef and owner of Tiella at the Compton Arms, which is a lovely pub in Islington, North London. Today for our tour, we are going to Roman Road in Bow. We are going to venture a little bit further afield from Roman Road, but still in the E3 postcode. I've chosen this location because I have lived in the neighbourhood for the last 4 years. It's my home and I absolutely love it. It's a fabulous part of London. If it's the morning and you're on Roman Road, I would go no further than May and Harvey, which is a beautiful neighbourhood cafe, sort of smack bang in the middle of Roman Road. You can go there for much more than just coffee. You can definitely stay for breakfast or brunch. It's fabulous, really, really good quality coffee. I can't remember off the top of my head what kind of coffee they use, but it's delicious. And their breakfast offering is, really, really wonderful. Quite a diverse but classic menu. Really a very beloved institution on Roman Road. It's open 7 days a week. On the weekend, you'll see queues way down the street, but obviously my days off are always Monday, Tuesday, so I get to go there and it's lovely and peaceful, but I really recommend it. Depends on the time of day and what I'm ordering, so if it's in the early portion of the morning, I usually just get some fried eggs and bacon and a coffee. They're really famous for their chicken sandwich. It's a roast chicken, chili jam, pickles sandwich on sourdough. It's delicious. They also do a great bacon sarnie. And they do great French toast or pancakes. Usually one of those. I'm, not too adventurous in the morning. My favourite place for lunch on Roman Road is a Bengali sweets and curry house called Mithai Gar. It is really wonderful for its samosas and rolls. My favourite thing to order for lunch, however, is their small curry with 2 paratha. It's a really tiny spot. The walls are laden with homemade sweets and really colourful adornments, and don't go past their curry and paratha. It's delicious, but also if you have space, I'd really recommend to get some samosas or rolls. They're all handmade. The people that work there are lovely. The homemade chai is really heady and it will sort of wake you up out of any slumber. If you have space for a second lunch, about 5 minutes down Roman Road, there is Nur Falafel, which is a real favourite amongst locals. For about £5.50, you get the freshest, most delicious falafel wrap you can find in East London, and they're quite new to the neighbourhood as well, so I had to give them a little shout out as well. So on Roman Road, on I think it's Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturday, there's the Roman Road Market, which starts at, I think it's the corner of Globe Road and Roman Road, and it sort of stretches all the way down till you're sort of heading really into Bow. And in the market, there are some really wonderful food stalls. I say this with my chest, but the best goslam I've ever had in London, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, super, super fresh. The pastry is super thin. The filling is like perfectly seasoned, great cheese, great veg. And directly across from the goslam spot, there is an amazing Indian snack shack, I think it's called. And they do fabulous onion bhaji, really great rolls as well. It's crazy. I think it's a goslam for £2.50. And it's a real neighbourhood institution. You sort of walk down the market and you see a crossover of all the brilliant communities that make Roman Road what it is. Also special mention to Randolfi's Refreshment Bar, which is at the start of the market. And this place is a real institution. I'm pretty sure it's been around since the early 1900s. And it is a sandwich bar owned by two brothers who are always wearing lab coats. And they really slowly and artfully make the most beautiful sandwiches, quite classic flavours. They call you young lady. It's really sweet. It's a really, fabulous slice of life of Roman Road. My favourite place for a drink near Roman Road has to be the Palm Tree, which is a fabulous old pub. Sort of further down towards Bethnal Green. It's cash only. It's very, very old school. On a Sunday they play jazz, which I think is played by the Palm Tree Trio. It's a really beautiful old pub, both in its decor and just the atmosphere. It's a little bit like going back in time. I believe they film a lot of TV shows and films in there because it's gorgeous. And I absolutely adore the bartenders there. They're really sweet, really good Guinness. If you fancy a glass of wine, kind of the only place to get wine on Roman Road to take away, but you can also sit there, is a bottle shop called Vinarius, which is, again, closer towards the market. They have a really nice selection of both natural, organic, a lot of Italian wines. They make a great aperitivo, and you can sit there and also have a little snack. So if you're going for dinner in Bow or Roman Road, I would recommend you venture a little bit further afield from Roman Road to an amazing rustic Italian eatery called Polentina, which is in a really interesting location. It's in if I'm not mistaken, it's an industrial estate, and the restaurant is located within a textile factory. Sophia makes amazing, super traditional, really rustic Italian food that sometimes you only see being made by nonnas in a really remote village. She's really championing really old school Italian food, and it's gorgeous. It's really subtle, really traditional. There's beautiful wine on offer as well, and it's tiny. So it's one of the really special things about Bow for sure.
Dara Klein, head chef of Tiella at the Compton Arms in London there. For more food and drink stories, tune into the menu every Friday at 2000 London time. I'm Monica Lillis. Thanks for listening.